Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. In today's video, I'm going to just basically be talking all about the move, answering your guys' questions, and just overall like telling you guys our whole plan and stuff like that, because I haven't really talked about our plan or anything. So yeah, let's just get right on with the video. So first, I'm going to start off with answering all of the questions that you guys have asked me. I did put up on Instagram and my TikTok if you guys had any questions to ask me them, and you guys asked some questions, and I have them all written down in my notebook, so let's get to reading them. The first question is, are your parents mad about you moving? No. So the only person in my family that actually knows that I'm moving is my mother. My grandparents don't know, nobody else in my family knows about my move, just mainly because there's a lot of other stuff going on with our family right now, and we don't want to just throw the news right on top of them. But of course, we're not going to tell them last minute either. But no, my mother is not mad that I am moving at all. The next question is, what do you feel about moving in with Joey? So I'm thinking you're asking how do I feel about moving in with Joey, and honestly, I'm very, very excited. It is something really big, and me and him are going to be with each other a lot more than what we have been. It was really awesome when he was actually staying with us. Like, it was a lot of help, and things just ran so much smoother than what they had been beforehand. Obviously, I'm not saying that I absolutely need him in my life, but you know what I mean. But I am super excited to just be closer with him and always having him around when I need him and stuff like that. It's really just hard to explain how I'm feeling. So the next question is, why are you moving? So there's not really any specific reason as to why I'm moving. I don't have to move, but I need to get out of this house. I need to get out of New York. My room is very tiny. As you guys have been seeing in a lot of my videos, I've talked about how small my room is. And just to raise a baby as he's getting bigger in this very small, compact room, it is getting really, really difficult too. And it just keeps getting smaller and smaller. I mean to tell you guys, like, I have very little walking room in my room anymore. So having this big move where Grayson can possibly have his own room and own space, and me and Joey will have our own space, like, it's going to help a lot, and it will help our lives actually take off too, in the sense of me moving. There's nothing good for us here. There's no jobs that will hire me here. It is very, very hard living here. I've lived here for 18 years of my whole life, and I just don't want to do it anymore. This move definitely is going to be very good for not only me, but also for Grayson. The next question is, do your parents support you moving? My mom is supportive of me moving. In some ways, she thinks that I have not actually, like, thought this through completely, but I have sat down and told her. Me and Joey have talked about this a lot more than what she thinks that we have. How she kind of looks at it is, me and Joey just sat down and we're like, oh yeah, let's move in together and everything like that, which that's not the case whatsoever. Me and Joey have actually been talking about this for like 6 or 7 months now, and we've actually planned a lot more than what might seem to the eye. So, but yes, she is very supportive, and she does understand that I do need to get out of this house. The next question is, are you taking Grayson? I have gotten this comment and question so much. It is unreal. Yes, I am taking Grayson with me. That is the only way I would be moving. I would not move out of state if I'm not allowed to take Grayson with me. I just won't do it. I'm not going to leave Grayson here to just be raised by my parents or by Alan of all people. So if I'm not able to take Grayson, I'm not moving down there. We will figure out a different plan. The next question is, are you and Joey living with somebody or by yourselves? So how it is going to go is, Joey is recently and currently living with his friend Tristan. when Joey starts his new job, he is going to be giving them, I guess you could technically call it rent, and we will get the basement area of that place, and it's basically its own little like apartment. There's a living space, there's a kitchen, there's bathrooms, a couple of bedrooms down there, so it's basically like a small little apartment just down there in the basement, and that's where we'll have our own little space. He's kind of showed around a little bit, and it's actually really nice, and I'm super excited to help him like set everything up. Of course, I will get to see it more in person in June when I go up to see him and spend the time with him. The next question is, do you have a second plan if you and Joey don't work out? So, here's the thing. Me and Joey are not dating. And I know a lot of people think that me and Joey are dating just because of how close me and him are. But we aren't. We're not dating whatsoever. We've never dated. No, none of that. So, me and him are friends right now. We're not worried about dating or anything like that anytime soon. We're mainly focused on getting our lives together, figuring out what and how we want things to go. Like, this I do want to also put out there right here, right now. I don't want people to think that, oh, Joey moved, so I instantly hopped on the bandwagon of wanting to move down there with him. No. That's never how it happened whatsoever. The night that Joey had left and moved back down to Pennsylvania, he had called me that night and told me beforehand that he needed to talk to me about something, and he was wanting to talk to me about moving down there. Like, he wants me to move down there. It wasn't my decision to ask him or anything. He asked me all on his own. It was not me, nothing. He wants me and Grayson down there. So that's just something that I really just wanted to put out there, because I don't want people to think that I just sat here begging him to ask his friend if I can move in with them. No, he's gone and asked and done all this pretty much all on his own. I had no part of it. But there's nothing like that wouldn't really work out. Me and Joey have lived together before for quite some time, so we do know how things work in an aspect. So, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So we know how each other work with living with each other. Like, we do push each other's buttons at times, but we've kind of gotten through that, and we've learned to work more together as a team than anything right now. So I'm not really all that worried about us not working. The next question is, are you moving in with Joey? Yes, I am moving in with Joey. The next question is, why wouldn't the court order allow you to move with him? So, the main reason why I have to go back to court and file to be able to take Grayson out of state is because it's not in our court order right now that I am allowed to take him out of state at all. So the meaning of that is, if I were to go out of state with Grayson and Alan finds out and does not approve of it, he could call the cops on me and basically can say that I'm trying to keep Grayson from him and I'm leaving state to go MIA without him. It's a whole ordeal that I don't want to go through. Trust me, if it was as easy as that and not having to deal with any of that, then yes, I would just move right now and not have to worry about any of that. But I am doing the whole court order thing, and there's a lot of other reasons why I'm going to court. I'm just not going to court just to take Grayson out of state. That's not at all. I have other things I'm taking Alan back to court for, which will be all explained in this upcoming video that you guys have all been waiting for. That's coming very soon. Just a heads up. But yes, that is a little bit more info on that. The next question is, what was your mom's reaction when you told her you were moving? So my mom wasn't really shocked or anything like that when I told her I was going to be moving soon. Mainly because my mom had known that I had been planning to want to move in with Joey and moving down to Pennsylvania. My mom has known since I've been hanging out with Joey that there was always that possibility that I might go move down with Joey. And she is no way, like, mad or anything. Just, you know. And, yeah. The next question is, did your mom approve you moving out, and is she moving with you? This question honestly kind of makes me laugh. So, even if my mom did not approve of me moving, there is no way she could stop me from moving. I am the age of 18. I'm a legal adult, and I don't have to have my mother's permission to move or really to do anything anymore. Since I am a legal adult now, just like I don't have to have permission to do things with my kid, which I really didn't have to have before. But even if my mom hadn't approved of me moving, I probably would have been moving anyways. But my mom does approve of me moving. She understands that I do need to get out of this house and that I just can't live here anymore. My grandmother is driving me nuts, and that is the only person really who probably will not approve of me moving. But honestly, I really honestly don't care. My mom knows why I'm moving, and she knows that I'll be coming back often so they can see Grayson in me. And she knows I just need to live my life. She knows I don't want to be stuck where her position is. She's been stuck here in this house. She's never been able to move out. She has never had the money to. It's a really big ordeal, and she just really understands why I need to move out. But no, she's not coming with me either. The next question is, are you scared to move and not have parents there? I'm not scared to move at all. No. That is very much nothing to be scared of. It's honestly not very scary at all for me. Like, yes, this is my first time ever moving out of my house, more or less moving out of the state. But I'm way more excited than anything. And as far as being scared that my parents aren't going to be there, I've been so independent that this just doesn't really, like, it's not going to be really much of a change. Yeah, I'll miss my mom and stuff, but eventually it'll start blowing over because I'll see her a lot more often than anything. The next question is, what happens if it falls through and you're all packed? So I'm guessing you're talking about court. What if the court does not let me take Grayson and I'm all packed? Because if you guys don't know, I have been starting to, like, pack up a few things. So before I pack up all of the stuff, I'm only packing up a few things at a time. And, like, just like the things that we don't really need to have out right now. So basically, even if it does fall through and the courts don't let me take him, which I would be very shocked if they don't let me take Grayson out of state, then I can just take those very few things out of the boxes and put them back up, or just keep them in the boxes and all of that. But honestly, I'm not concerned whatsoever. I mean, Aylin's sister knows that I'm moving, and she's not even concerned about the courts not letting me move, just because the fact that Aylin has been MIA in Grayson's life hasn't shown that he cares to be in Grayson's life or wants to be in Grayson's life. Like, there's just a lot of things that would show that he doesn't care. And honestly, if he tried to say, no, I don't want her taking him out of state, I don't think that would even change their minds a little bit, because how they would more than likely look at it is that they would see that he's just trying to make things a lot more difficult for me than anything. So they're not just going to be like, oh yeah, he said that he wants him here in state and everything like that. They're going to look at his record and stuff of him not being there and just trying to make things hard. I'm not worried about it, more or less, but no, I'm not going to pack up all of my stuff way before court even happens. It's just, like, little things that I can pack up now. And, like, the main reason that I'm packing up now is I could move as early as June. It's not guaranteed, but I will be moving before next winter or shortly after Grayson's birthday. And packing with my 8-month-old by myself is very, very difficult, because he is very much hard to deal with. He doesn't like to be in his pack and play 9 times out of 10, so that means I can't do anything. He doesn't like it when I go do other stuff without him. Like, it's just very hard. But basically, right now, I've just been, like, going through clothes, things that he can wear later on that I can pack up, going through my clothes, what I want, what I don't want. I'm going to be taking down wall decorations, just the small stuff like that is all that we're doing. And the last question that I have is, what state are you moving to? And it is Pennsylvania. I'm not going to give out the city or anything yet, mainly because I want to talk to Joey about that first and just because where we're moving to is a small city, so I don't know how he'll feel about that, so I just want to talk to him before anything else. So basically I did kind of cover everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about in the questions, but yes, I could be moving as early as June. I am going to I'm going there for like a week in June, and just going to chill out there. It's more or less like a trial run with Grayson to get him used to being down there and stuff, because we don't want to just move him down there and then have him be all clustered and like flustered and everything like that, just with a whole new surroundings and everything like that. Joey is coming up in April. He'll be up Easter weekend. I honestly cannot wait for him to come back, considering the fact that this was a very last minute moving decision for him. I had literally woken up that morning with a text from him saying that he was moving, and me being the person I am made him turn around and come see me, but you know, we're not going to talk about that. But yes, I am super excited to see Joey. We've been on video chat every single night and basically all day ever since he's moved. Obviously, I'm going to have to get used to not talking to him as much because he's going to be working soon, and yeah. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is a lot of you guys have been asking if this is a permanent move. So for the most part, this is going to be a very permanent move. We're going to be living in his friend's house, or his friend's mom's house, like I had said earlier, but we are also going to like kind of like work on saving up money to get a house with his friend. So basically we're going to be living with his friend unless we decide to have our own place one day, which I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but honestly, I don't really mind the fact that we're going to be living with him because I trust him. I trust that his friend isn't just going to screw us over and say, hey, I'm just moving out and all this other stuff. Like, I was very hesitant with Alan to have his friends live with us because they would be the ones paying the other half of rent, and there was no guarantee that they would be able to pay rent all the time. But with Joey's friend, I know for a fact that he's not just going to fall through and leave us in the ditch and everything like that. I do trust him. And I do also trust Joey in making these decisions. He's made some pretty good decisions so far. But overall, I'm super excited to start this journey. I've never done anything this big before in my life, and I'm so excited that my family is going to finally have something positive go on in their lives, and I'm just super excited for this all to go down. I will be filming this entire journey with you guys so that you guys can see everything that's going on with moving wise. I've started a vlog that's been going on for about a day and a half now. I'm going to go film some more of that vlog right now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys!